All right. So, see if you can find a really comfortable position for your body today, whether you're in the car, or if you've been sat at your desk too long like I have, whether you've just got out of bed and actually there's that little bit of, that sort of stiffness that you might have when you first wake up. However your body is, see if you can begin to let it settle in. And as that happens, I'll share with you our focus for today. We're going to be exploring the seasons. Now, in the UK, there's been a definite shift that we're moving into autumn, and that's the Northern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere, my family and friends in New Zealand are celebrating the first day of spring today. So, depending on where you are in the world, you may be moving into that transition, or you may not. But of course, we simply use this wonderful teaching from nature to help support us, ourselves, in our practice. So we'll be inviting our willingness, our openness, our trust to expand and come flooding as we explore moving towards acceptance of what is. So, whatever's been happening in your world right now, remembering there's nothing you need to do, there's nothing you need to fix or change or try and improve in any way. Simply give yourself some time and space now. You may enjoy some deeper breaths as you begin to settle in. Let the body be held by whatever receptacle you are resting on, a chair, a bed, the floor. Whatever it is, welcome it as your compassionate seat. And as the breath continues to deepen and move through, signaling to all parts of you, you can pause now and relax. You may like to place your hand over your heart or somewhere else that you really find comforting. And enjoy making that connection with your body, your mind, your heart. Welcoming all parts of you here. And simply draw your awareness gently inward now, observing the movement of your breath. Effortless and easy, remembering the breath breathes you. You don't need to do anything. You can simply relax and let go as best you can into this moment where you are held and supported on your compassionate seat. And as we move our awareness from the outside to the inside, so too we can shift our awareness into this pending new season. You may like to imagine your breath as a gentle breeze, moving through and softening any resistance, any holding or tension in your body. And you may be aware of nature's movement. Maybe there's subtle changes on the outside in your environment. Maybe the weather or the quality of the light is starting to change. Maybe the season is turning for you. Maybe it's not yet. But being aware of the season. And then again, gently turning inward. And noticing what season you are in right now. Maybe you are in transition, a soft, gentle movement towards change. I wonder what changes you're noticing. Just like the seasons, our lives also ebb and flow. And remembering it's perfectly natural to move through these cycles of energy, of rest, of growth, and of letting go. I wonder, can we make space for this now? Being open and curious and being the silent, soft, gentle observer, the witness to what is. Noticing if there's any holding or tension in any part of the body, mind, or heart. And offering warmth and friendliness to this part. Softening and soothing around any edges of resistance to the natural changes that may be taking place internally and externally. And we meet these shifts, these changes, even if they're subtle, with loving acceptance, with allowance, with kind understanding. And you may like to open your heart as wide as the world and offer yourself some loving, kind wishes with these sweet intentions to meet these seasonal changes with love and patience, kindness and understanding. Maybe offering yourself a familiar phrase that feels really comforting and soothing for you, or enjoying my offerings now. May I meet this season of my life with kindness. May I give myself permission to move at my own natural pace. May I be gentle with myself as things evolve and change. Just allowing these tender, kind wishes to move through your awareness to support and soothe you. Or you may have an image, some colors, a felt sense of these seasonal changes move through instead. Whatever feels best, kindest, lightest for you as you sit on your compassionate seat. And if you notice your mind has wandered, then remember to give your mind a kiss. Draw your mind closer into the heart and return to your beautiful, loving, intentional phrases, making them your own, finding the words that feel really just right for you. Or let your breath ride on the rhythm of the phrases I offer. May I meet this season of my life with kindness. May I give myself permission to move at my own pace. And may I be gentle with myself as things evolve and change. Simply resting in the rhythm of your breathing, in the loving intention of your phrases, being held by these kind, sweet wishes that embrace and accept the season you are in right now. And returning to your breath, Returning to that soothing touch. Returning to that felt sense of love and support, whatever you need. Returning again and again, effortlessly now, to your compassionate seat. No matter how turbulent the seasonal changes are. Just resting. As you rest and savor the moment that is here, inviting these beautiful words to flow in and rest with you on your compassionate seat. The seasons within. The trees don't argue with the fall of their leaves. They bow in quiet grace, trusting that bare branches are not the end, but the beginning of rest. The flowers don't cling to their petals. They release each bloom like a blessing to the earth, knowing beauty is not lost, only transformed. The oceans don't resist the tides. They yield to the moon's steady pull, rising and falling, surrendering to forces far greater than themselves. And we too are nature. We too are called to let go, to soften into endings, to welcome beginnings, to rest in the flow of change. So may we meet our seasons with kindness, trusting that what falls away makes space for what is to come. And may we remember life is not a battle to be won, but a rhythm to be lived, a tide to be carried by, a song to be sung with love. And simply allowing these words to permeate your awareness as you hold yourself tenderly, as you open into this spacious awareness of allowance and maybe even acceptance of what is right here, right now. Resting once again. compassionately holding yourself lovingly, tenderly. Sweetly. And so, as we begin to draw our practice to a close, you may like to deepen that breath once again. Maybe offer yourself a loving squeeze in gratitude and appreciation for your body, your practice, your extraordinary mind and precious heart. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, releasing your practice now. Welcoming the season that is here in this moment, in this environment, in this space. And when you're ready, you can softly open your eyes, maybe offer yourself a little smile, maybe have a wiggle and a jiggle. And as you return to your day, you may like to remember to have a little seasonal companion, something like, I can meet this moment with kindness now.